your time. This is your place. Do it. You got this. Come on. There's only one up. Oh, my goodness. Winner, chicken dinner.
Welcome to the flip side. What's going on, everybody? Gunplay is in effect, and I'm Mr. Flip. I'll be your host. We're going to be doing two maps today. First one being Erangel. I believe the next one's Vikendi. Planes in the air. Let's get this map up on the screen for you beautiful people at home. Let's see what's going on here. Well, it's a western plane path starting right over Primorsk and ended up just to the west of Severny. Pretty much the eastern side of the map is all out of the question unless they want to land and get a car, and cars have been a rare commodity as of late. So we got one team landing in Primorsk. Actually kind of surprised there. Doesn't look like anyone's going military. Everyone's pretty much got the same idea, head east and probably get a car and keep going. So I'm going to keep an eye on, obviously we're going to have a little bit of a drop here in South Georgia and crates, but I want to keep an eye on some of these car spawns. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a fight going on, and who knows, maybe somebody will get run over and meet the bumper of a car. If you are new to the channel, please do me a favor and drop me a follow. As Trovo, I'm just a little baby and I'm trying to grow up to be a big, strong man. We're going to have 4 teams in Rawshawk. They're not looking for cars. There is a car garage in Rawshawk. I'm on board with somebody across the street here. Yep, looks like somebody's grabbed the car. And it was only a trike. That's not really the best thing to get your fast getaway, as Vader loses half of his health trying to get on out of Dodge. And we're ready to get involved in this one. Let's get ahead. We may have to go split screen here just to keep an eye on some of these teams. Currently, I'm back in South George. We have 2 teams here. Well, 3 teams in total, but 2 right on top of each other. And it looks like Quiet Storm is here. I don't have everyone's name, but we do have Team 2 is also here. Let me check on Teams 5 and 12. They both landed at the Yellows together. It looks like Team 5 will be getting out of here, heading towards these compounds that are already occupied. This could be ugly. Team 18 actually just grabbing a UAZ, I believe, and Flo has to go prone. And yeah, Team 18's getting out of Dodge, so very close there to getting themselves some free kills. I'm sure they looted that compound really fast, though, and they're going to head east. They know east could be safe, as they got a car pretty relatively quickly. Up in Zarki, we got 2 teams. I got to be sure to keep an eye on that, and Severny is always seems to be a hot drop in these gunplay rooms. TNC Friday pushing in with his teammate, and they're going to get 2 kills there, and that's going to leave 2 players up for Team 8. One player is out by the wall, and having witnessed the massacre of half of his team, decides to stay put and wait it out. Maybe he'll get an easy knock and kill. I got to keep my eye on the map. I'm doing the best I can to watch both here. That wall, you're a little too close to the wall. You got to back up. In a much better spot to take a shot there, but can't get any to land. That's going to be an ump, as one of these players tries to wrap around, lean, peeks around the corner, and introduces him to his Uzi. And that's one player, another player down. There's only going to be one up for Team 8, and Deadshot with the S12K is trying to change positions here. They know where he is, at least a roundabout area, and they're going to push together, and that gun is just not as effective at that range. And Beast does take a shot with the S12K, but eats it up down to 10 HP and gets the finish with the DP28. Looks like Team 6 has got themselves a flare gun. Go aerial here. It looks like Team 6 will be the only one here. I was waiting to see what they're going to get in this flare gun. I got to get a little closer for it to tell me. And it looks like it's going to be an ALM and a DBS shotgun. The ALM is definitely good. No comment on the shotgun. Going back to South George. Rio, I just got confirmation Rio is in this game. Where is he? I think we should have a Rio cam. What do you guys think? Lucid getting knocked by Gleason. And he may be able to shoot someone's toes here. And 2 players for Quiet Storm have come across and are just 2 walls away from this squad, Team 24. 7 is watching their back. They do know there's another team here. All right, we got to head up north. We got to head up north real quick. It looks like Rio, I found him. He's in Zarky. He's going for a revive right now, but he's getting pushed. He's going to hide behind the crates, and he gets pushed by Yoda and does take down Yoda with the VSS, but he's got no help. The rest of his team is not here. They are just out of reach here, and Mars will be the last one up. Mars trying to push over. Knows. I forgot to turn my audio off.
No vest, no helmet. Not even the way the guy taken.
No vest, no helmet. I know. It could be tough right off the hot drop. I don't want to air his dirty laundry out all over the airwaves, so we'll go ahead and swap back over. I do think Mars. Let me keep an eye on him here. Mars got taken out too, and that's going to do it for that team. As soon as I swapped away, Mars got taken out. All right, back in South George here. I got to remember, chat, remind me at the end of this match. I have to turn the audio off on this one. I don't even know how it got turned on, if we're being completely honest, because this is my casting tablet. But it's obviously on. And Bait gets knocked in the field. It looks like Team 24 was trying to get out of Dodge and head on up to North George. Any means necessary, including doing the breaststroke. Checking on board with Quiet Storm. I think they are figuring it out, considering they knocked Bait out in the field that Team 24 has gotten out of here. That's going to leave these 2 teams left to fight it out. We do have some more action on the map here. Let's go check on Team 6. It looks like they just took out a player or 4 because they have 4 kills. And they're going to be getting some loot up and heal up and keep on moving on. Let's go check on this player. He's driving right past Team 5 in the trike. And it looks like Team 5 still getting their loot on as one player doesn't even have a helmet. Quiet Storm does start taking shots on the Team 2. We'll hop back on board there. It looks like they've traded Knox as Slat is down for them, and then Team 2 has 2 down, Boyan and Surge. Surge has been revived. Boyan is about to get revived by Frankenstein. We got a fight in Rawshawk real quick. Let's go check that out. Looks like Anxiety for ERD is down. His team is coming around, and the rest of Team 20 is going to be across the street. So it was a long-range fight, and now we got Preset looking in these windows trying to get a snipe off. They do have Wonder on the back hill, and he's looking to take some shots. But we have to head back towards South George as 7 has pushed up right in front of Team 2. What's up, Alvin? Oh my God, it's Insane Mr. Flip. No, Insane Nation. I do remember Insane Nation, absolutely. Of course, how could you forget? And looks like Wonder, who was on the back hill. Wow, it says I disconnected there. Don't know why. Let's try again. Stream crash, restarted right away. It said, check your internet connection. My internet's fine. Actually, you know what? It is pouring rain here. So it actually might be something going on with that. So I apologize, everyone. Let's get and split this up for a second. It's, again, in case you missed it, it's pouring rain here, so it could actually be something going on with my internet. And looks like Slat's going to hop the wall. They're trying to chase down a player for Team 2 on the right side of your screen, and that's going to do it for Team 2. Hopping back on board with Team 1. Sorry, you guys missed about a minute there. Just a little bit of action here in Rosshawk and South George. Hopefully, you guys get back up and running here in a second. Now I'm focused. Don't worry, I'm recording this entire thing. It will be on my YouTube, so everybody who wants to see it, who's playing, can, and will have clips that they can take from it. So if you missed any of this action from the past minute, my recording never stopped. So if we happen to crash again, do not worry. We are recording. So yeah, craziness there. Let's go check on ERD. They've been in a fight with Team 20 here in Rosshawk for quite some time. They've lost one player. Team 20 has got all 4 as Zeus gets tagged up crossing the street. Alvin, I read your statement, but then my stream crashed. Of course I remember Insane Nation, 100%. How could you forget Insane Nation? You can't. I can even name a lot of the players that were on Insane Nation. Some of them still playing. Anxiety gets knocked crossing the street. He was just trying to catch up with Zeus, and they're going to be down to just one player now. Zeus, who made it across the street barely, is now in the defensive positioning as he's going for Ryu, but man, that just took himself out. Ryu's grenade actually was the one that did it there, so good job there to Team 20. Let's go check on the school. This is school apartments. And there is a team here. Team 13 is in the middle building. 2 middle buildings. I believe we're back live if everybody can refresh. Looks like Last King has been spotted, and Striker with that AKM no scope. A lot of people like no scope on the AKM. They prefer iron sights. It has to do with the iron sights are not terrible on the AKM at all, and some people believe it has a little bit less recoil if you do no iron sights. So we got grenades back and forth here, and everyone's still on their feet. We're set up for a 4v4 at school apartments. Wow, hold on a second. What's going on here? Phobia pulls up to a house with the rest of Team 11 in Gatka, and they're pushing up and around as Phobia goes down. We have one player who takes the roof, TNC Bot, and then we got one player out back, and it looks like the rest of Team 6 is going to push up. Bot's going to throw some defensive grenades down the stairway, and that's just going to slow him down a little bit as Hound on the roof taking some shots at Lola. It's actually Lola, sorry. Lola gets tagged up, passes one in the hallway, and this is not looking good for Lola. A little bit of pre-fire goes a long way, but not long enough as Lola goes down. Mother is prone in the backyard here, and I don't think Mother is going to be making too much noise. May just wait it out in these bushes. Let's quickly head back towards school apartments. It looks like it's a little bit of a standoff here.
Punch, no pen, punch.
Punch, no punch?
Punch.
Oh gosh, so toxic. We'll go check out what's going on here in Georgia Pool as we just lost. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, look at this. Look how close they are. Oh, they finally spotted Mother, and that's going to do it for Team 11. Quiet Storm had just taken someone out in South George, but we missed it. Let's take a look around the map as it looks like Dark Lords are driving right by Team 5. They're heading on into the zone. Now, it's a western plane path, and it's a western zone, so a lot of the teams who landed and went east have to now drive back over, and Team 18 is one of those. We got to go back to South George as Striker is down. Team 13 trying to get aggressive off the knock. They are splitting a 2-2. And Black in a 1v2 gets knocked there, but does hurt one of the players alone pretty bad. Feud trying to wrap around with the DP-28 in hand. Pre-firing the bushes. Takes another one down. Then he goes down. That's going to be a trade. We got Dami and Tammy up for this Team 13. Dami trying to wrap around the other way towards, it's Tenny, I'm sorry. Trying to wrap around the other way, and maybe they're going to go for a revive here and get a little bit of a reset. Let's check on Temmie. Temmie lets Feud crawl right over and probably towards the revive. Black is also down. He's going to need to start crawling too. LaShawn is the only one up, or LaSur is the only one up. And smoke for Black going out, and Black and Striker. Striker needs to be revived now or never. And Striker will die out. Feud now back up and healed up, trying and gets a read on Temmie, but can't lean peek it right. Ken there, Temmie gets knocked down to about 5 HP and does go down. Nice shots by Feud with that DP-28. Alone on the back right corner here, going to push in, go for this revive. We also have Last King towards the front door. All 4 players now for Team 13 have been grouped up. Team 14 only has 3 up. And looks like Team 13 jumps in the dossier and gets on out of Dodge. I don't blame them there. Let's get ahead and go back to this map. We lost a player up here. Let's go see what's going on. Looks like Kratos will be the only one up. Kratos going for the revive. Maybe Kratos must have clutched something up because there's no one else around. Go check on Quiet Storm. They are still in South George. They're going to have to leave now. And look at this. Team 20 right on top of Team 13 who just left. They went down the street and ran right into another team. Temmie has been hurt. So is Dami. They're trying to rotate around and get some heals off, I'm sure. And Wonder, again, back up on the high ground. Wonder likes to be on the high ground, likes to be Overwatch. Alone, gonna throw a smoke in. Wonder in a car, wrapping around as shots fired. Wonder's trying to wrap around to the backside is what's going on here. And Dami gets a knock onto one player and will finish off. We're gonna be down to just 2 players. Dami gets knocked by a grenade from Preset. And then Last King goes down. It's now up to Alone, and he truly is alone. The 1v2 or 3, I believe it's a 3 because Wonder is on the back hill. Wonder finishes off Temmie. Dami, it's going to be hard to get to Dami. Alone really is in this on his own. He's going to go prone. Wonder throws another grenade up. That one's going to be well short of the 3-story. Wonder back in the U.S. He's tired of waiting. Gonna push the 3-story. Top on board with Alone. And he walks right into the molly. That's gonna take at least half his health. And Preset will take the rest of it with that M4. So hop on board with Team 12. like Team 5 in the background there, right on top of Team 7. Team 7 was who was just getting shot at by Team 12. And Team 5 is going to pull up. They have 2 members here. They do have 3 alive. And this is going to be a full team for Team 7. Red zone complicating things right now, as nobody wants to come out of the houses. The third player for this Team 5 is Shad. And as you can see here, I got Shad in the bottom right corner of your screen running towards his team, but he's got quite a bit of distance to get there. Ninja with, oh man, I was going to say Ninja has a grenade by his feet and it takes him down. Great job there from Team 7. Now they don't realize it's only 1 player left. Flo not even going to attempt a revive, just going to leave. And I can see why that's a good move. I don't think they were pushing right away. But yeah, I can see why you did that. That was a full squad, and they probably would have pushed. And there you go. So Flo ends up abandoning his teammate. He's going to be heading north towards these yellows, and he probably can stop here. There's no one here. I'm keeping an eye on Team 4 as I can see them getting in a car fight. And who's driving that car? Lucid hanging out by the car. They blow it up. Chris goes down. We got some players up on the hill. Manny gets a knock onto Chris and finish. There's going to be 2 up for Team 4 here at the bottom of the hill. Hexer getting looted up. Him and Max are in a predicament here. They're going to have to jump in their UAZ and get on out of here. You can see they're smoking it out now, and there goes the escape. Ted Bundy on top of this mountain here. It looks like 2 of his teammates have gone down. There's only going to be 1 up for Team 1, and it's Rusty. And there you go, Ted Bundy clutching it up for Team 10 against Team 1. As you can see, Flo driving by in the background. Still trying to find a place to call home in this new zone. And there are just teams everywhere. Looks like Team 14 in a fight with Team 12, and that's going to do it here just in time to catch the end of it. But here comes Team 7 coming in the third party. 11 lean peeks right into some pre-fire, and that's going to leave 1 player up low-key, and he is in a ton of trouble as Team 7 cleans it up. Now, Flo can probably go get Shad here. He's been driving all around. Shad finally finds himself a car. So Team 5 still has 2 players up. Shad has finally found himself a car. We got Team 20 who's just now driving in from the blue zone. And they may run right into Team 5. Looks like Wonder and Ryu each have their own car. Preset has now been picked up. So Wonder's driving here as a solo. That's why you don't see him shooting at Team 5. He actually just avoided them altogether. Go see where these 2 go. Keep in mind, just a reminder, I'm recording all this. It will be on my YouTube. I'll post the link in the PUBG Nigeria Discord once it's uploaded and ready to go. I usually make them unlisted, so you'll have to use that link to get to the video. So make sure you're in the PUBG Nigeria Discord if you want to, miss or see whatever you missed. Looks like Team 6 is trying to push up on Team 10. Remember, Team 10 just defended this hill, and they've been healed up, and they're got to be ready for round 2. It's coming. Flip at 666 followers, Pog. Unfortunately, my audio is on one of my iPads. I'll try to fix it in between here. And Yoda in the kill feed got a knock with the VSS. That's not here, but I just think it's funny because Rio knocked him with a VSS early on the game. 2 players up for Team 10, getting pushed by a full Team 6. They do get a knock onto Cat. And here we go. Ted Bundy wrapping right, Beast wrapping left. Beast gets a knock with his Uzi. Ted Bundy with the AKM. Can he get a knock? No, he goes down. Beast has to put the whole team on his squad, gets a knock on his back, and clutches it up, and then is third-partied by Max. Oh, man. What a fight there. Max coming in out of nowhere to third-party that fight. Nice job to Team 10. They basically took down all of Team 6, but Max with the clutch third party on the last player alive for Team 10. So now we're looking at Team 4 on the hill. We got Team 16 at the top of the hill also. Team 7's trying to work their way up and soften them up with some grenades. Now, it's always an interesting finish when this big mountain is, I call it Georgia Pool Mountain, when this big mountain is in the final zone, because there's so many places you can kind of hide in little cracks and crevices and use the hill to your advantage. We got Team 5. Looks like Shad has been taken out. Flo has still been driving. He's been driving for quite some time now, about 3 zones. And hasn't been shot out of the car yet, but this zone is getting small, and he's looking right at Team 7 in front of him. That's going to be Team 16 at the top of the hill. We're down to 16, 14 players remain, and Flo just looking for some place to maybe park. Maybe he likes driving. Flo going to jump out and take some damage there. Lots of shots from Team 7 on to Team 20. Now Team 20 was edging the blue, and they finally tried to move into it, this new safe zone, and they lost a few players on the way. Ryu and Wonder sitting at 5 HP. Their Dacia has blown up. Smokes are pluming. And let's go back and check on Flo. He's got Quiet Storm right above him, but he's in a good spot here. Uh-oh. That grenade is just a little too long. It was very close as grenades start falling down the hill in Flo's direction. Checking back on Team 4, they got team player Manny at the bottom of the hill. He's going to be a solo, and he has spotted Hexor. And looks like Slat here with the Groza has Team 7 in front of him. And Manny does go down, which puts them on the radar for Hexor. Hexor and Max pop up on the radar for Team 16. And Flo gets taken out. We're now down to 4 teams. Team 20, Team 7, Team 4, and Team 16. Team 7, I believe, is the only team with a full squad. And Ryu coming up behind, takes some shots with 5 HP. I think he should have just snuck up behind him there. And looks like Team 7 gets in a fight here. Gad has gone down. We still got Max, and Hexor has gone down. So Max is now a solo, and he's got to get through Team 7 as he knocks Priest. Nice shots there with that M4 6 times. And he's going to go for a trade, maybe. I thought he was going to go for the revive, but Gad is back on his feet. Sparrow playing defense. And Gad's going to go right back down, but Sparrow there to clean it up. And now we're looking at Team 7 versus Team 16. And here comes Team 16 trying a third party. That grenade is close, and it does hit J-Rock. This is 3v3. Smoke's coming out from Team 16. And lots of pre-firing going down, but J-Rock goes down. Sparrow's going to be the only one up. He does knock Slat. He's in a 1v2. Here comes King, and he gets another one. He's in a 1v1. Seven versus Sparrow. Sparrow gets a finish onto one of the players. Slat is down. Seven's trying to throw a molly to keep him back so he can get this revive off. There's two mollies for good measure, and that one's going to be very close. J-Rock's on fire. I don't think he's going to get this revive off. That's going to do it. It's now a 1v2. Can Seven finish this revive? He's got 5 seconds to go. Sparrow with a grenade in hand. He's going to try to put it where it needs to be. And he does put it where it needs to be. Slat goes back down. We're back to a 1v1. Jump shot from Seven, tagging up Sparrow. Wrapping around, another jump shot, and Sparrow shoots him out of the air. What a finish there. And it looks like SDZ, I believe that's Citizens, coming in first place with the winner chicken dinner here in Erangel. They ended up with 13 total kills. Great job. Quiet Storm coming in second place with 15 kills. And what a fight there at the end. A lot of kills for these two top teams. And lots of action, as always, with Gunplay. Keep in mind, if you missed any of this, maybe you were playing, I will put this entire match on YouTube. It takes me a few hours for it to get processed on YouTube. And I put the link in Gunplay channel later tonight. So if you guys want to get clips or whatever, you're more than welcome to get them. What a finish there. We're going to put you on a brief break. It takes about 10 minutes to fill up the next room. And I'll see you all real soon.
Your time, this is your place. Do it, you got this. Come on, there's only one out. Oh my goodness. Winner, chicken dinner.
Welcome to the flip side. All right. You guys ready? It turns out it's going to be a Sandhawk match. That just gives me, as a caster, anxiety. Because this map is so small. It's 4,000 meters by 4,000 meters. So it's 2/3 of the size of Erangel. It's half the size of Miramar. And I have to somehow keep up with what is about to be the hottest hot drop you all have ever seen. So plane is in the air and wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go corner to corner here from Hot Tin to Docks. And we already have 3 teams jumping out, probably headed towards Hot Tin. The funny part is most teams don't land at boot camp. You expect it to be, considering you know it's going to be a hot drop, you expect tons of teams to go boot camp, but most of the time from when I do Gunplay, they don't go boot camp. They avoid it like the plague. Now, of course, since I said that, there's going to be 20 teams at boot camp. Of course there is. Of course there is. There's at least 4 going. 5 teams going boot camp, and that's going to be fun to watch. Let's go check that out. We're just going to get right into it. If you are new to the channel, please drop me a follow. It costs nothing, and it helps me immensely. I get to show all my friends how many followers I have on Trovo, and it gives me clout. And it looks like Helio is chasing down one and does get that knock. And then swaps to the car 98 for the finish. Why not? What do we got going on over here? Snart running for his life. M16 on his back. No vest, no helmet, but really, who needs one at 5 HP? And trying to get some extra loot. Probably looking for heals here, but is being chased down. And has been found. Let's go see what's going on here towards the center. In the trenches, we got Team 22. In middle building, we got 2 teams, Team 19 and some of Team 3. And looks like that's the sum right here. It's going to be Captain RJ. And getting shot in the back, does a 180 and almost gets the knock, but just gets swarmed by players from Team 19. Team 3 seems to be scattered throughout boot camp, including one who has taken to the hill. And in fact, his name is One. And looks like Lola gets a knock onto Ted Bundy, hides in the closet, gets another knock. Can Lola clutch it up? Going for the finish. That means Lola's got to reload. And let's see if Lola gets aggressive. No helmet, but does have a vest. And tries, oh, Lola clutches it up with 3/4 of a squad wipe there. Well done to Lola. And there you go. Let's go check up on Cal. We got action everywhere. We're probably going to have to split this up. We're going to have one in Paradise and one in Boot Camp. The one on the right is Paradise Resort. We got Team 24 here and Team 16. This one on the left is in Hot 10 currently because we have two teams about to run into each other. But I will be going back to check on Boot Camp. Gives me street cred. Draw street cred. These two might have a few seconds before they run into each other. Let's go check back on Boot Camp. I'm going to go to the map here. Let's just take a look around. Sami's going to have one team. Now, Cam is going to have one team, but Team 2 is heading towards Sami. Up north here in Hot 10, we know there's two teams there. There's two teams in Cal. Two teams in Paradise. Camp Charlie just wiped a team. Team 15 just wiped a team there. And Painan, we're going to have two teams. So we got a lot of things to keep our eye on. I'm going back to Cal, as it looks like they are pushing over towards Team 5. Checking back on Paradise. These two might have a little bit before they run into each other. So we'll move this one down towards Boot Camp. Action has really slowed down here at Boot Camp. Let's go check on Painan. Manny in the kill feed. I think, yep, that's in Hot 10, and I think we missed it. Yep, that's going to do it here. Team 25 wiping that team that was here. Might be able to go to one screen. Yeah, let's go to one screen for now until I see the kill feed light up again. So we're in Painan. We got Team 11 on one side of the water, Team 10 on the other side. They just got themselves a flare drop. Let's see if it's still full. It's got an M249 MK. And Lapster looks like taking some shots with the up, and look at that. Max with the angle taking down Lapster. Looks like Team 10 wants to get aggressive. Crazy things about to happen here in Paradise. It looks like Team 6 has pushed in and pinched Team 24. We got Zion by the steps. He's going to be looking at 4 different players, trying to spray them all down. And look at this. He does go down, but they have a player on the roof. This is huge. And now Team 6 is down to one player, Flexer. And this player on the roof has clutched it up. Team 16 trying to push in now and clean it all up. But him being on the roof means he could just lay low. We're going to put him in the bottom right corner here, because we got big things happening here in Painan. They have singled it down to one building, and there's going to be 2 up for 4 a.m. So all of Team 10 has made it across the water. They did get, oh man, I was going to say they did revive Lazy, but Yoda goes down. Black trying to pre-fire and does tag up one of these players. And Max goes down. Black's got to reload. And you can see on the bottom right corner of your screen, they're having a tough time getting this guy off the roof. Black goes down. Lazy will be the only one up, and Lazy goes down. Let's get back towards Paradise. And as I was saying, they're having a tough time getting him off the roof. And he's doing the best he can to stay alive. A little bit of pre-fire onto the steps. They finally come up on the roof themselves, and he's off to the races. Landing right in front of, goes for a drop shot, gets 2! two of them. Has to reload, and Team 16 comes up behind him and takes him down. What a job there. Going for the drop shot and getting 2 knocks. Don't see that very often at all. All right, let's head up north. This fight's pretty much looking like it's going to happen. Team 14, Team 5 right on top of each other, fighting in the blue. We got Ninja holding down the wall. Flo is pushing with them. They got a knock onto Slat. Team 14 getting the revive off. Slat's going to jump into the warehouse. And we still got 2 behind the truck, 2 in the warehouse. And I can hear myself a vector as Max sprays and prays. Doesn't get done. Flo does a peek, and he goes down. Gleason follows suit and goes down 2. We're going to trade knocks. Max going for the revive. Zoner has been knocked and finished, and we're down to just Ninja and Shad. Here comes Shad. He's pushing up. And Shad is hurt on his way up and gets knocked. Flo bleeds out. Ninja trying to assess the situation. Can he go for this revive? No, because he's back in the lobby. GG's to Team 5. Let's see what's going on down here. Felix has been knocked, it looks like, by Team 20, who's got the high ground. Rest of Team 2 has gone prone, setting up an ambush here onto Team 20. Make it a full disengage call. Quickly, let's hop over here. It looks like Quiet Storm and Team 7 are in a fight. Multiples down on both sides. Sparrow is going to be the only one up. Sparrow winning the last match. Is going to try to pick up some of his team and get a little bit of a reset here. J-Rock was very low. Hopefully he can help with the revives now. And we have another fight going on. Team 2 does run into Team 20. Vader is down. A little bit of pre-fire onto Styler, and Styler follows suit and goes down 2. Team 10 from Painan trying a third party, and Team 20 will eventually end up pushing into them. Let's go back and check on what's going on here with Team 7 and Team 12. Lone God's going to cook a grenade and chuck it and get Sparrow. What a throw there. J-Rock now the only one up. I'm going to put this up in the bottom right corner. That's a solo for Team 1. J-Rock now in some dire straits. Tries to pre-fire the corner. Has to reload now. Him versus Hexer and takes him down. J-Rock clutches it up. Now let's hop back over here. As I was saying, I was watching Team 1 got taken down by Team 13. Team 1's going to have 1 player up, and I wasn't sure if Future was just going to YOLO it. He has since turned around. I'm not sure what he has in store for Team 13. He may just wait for them to leave. This all happened in Kampong. Checking around the rest of the map here. Looks like Team 14 is in a vehicle driving in now. You don't see too many vehicles in Sandhawk, which is very hard to traverse in a vehicle. And then the vehicles aren't that fast, and they get blown up pretty easily, and you can get knocked out of them pretty easily, as Team 16 demonstrates that onto one of these players for Team 14. Team 14 still in the blue. Has to worry about how they're going to get out of this one. Stuck behind a rock and a hard place, the hard place being their vehicle. Gleason coming in now. Going to wrap around, try to be 200 IQ play here. If he wraps all the way around, he might have some good angles onto some of this Team 16, which could open up for the rest of his team to come on in. Max trying to do a little bit of a rock jump and just going from rock to rock. Gleason was spotted on his flank. And it looks like Sainty goes down. We still got Exclusive up, taking shots at King. And that's Sanity, by the way. Sometimes these names are hard to read because of the font. in my old eyes. Taking a peek at the rest of the map, making sure we're not missing anything too crazy. We do have a big fight setting up here with Team 8 and Team 20, though. We'll come back to that. I'll set it up over here. And catching next out in the open. Bleesom takes him down with the 6 times QBZ. Here comes King now on rotation, trying to stay in front of this blue. King gets shot up a little bit, and he's going to run and gun. He knows he's going for a revive, but they're off behind a rock. Let's see if King, who drops down, I think that saved his life too. Nice movement here by King. Sanity fires back on the slat, no love. See if King's cooking a grenade here. I mean, he knows they're all behind that rock. Oh. Gleason goes down. Slat gets aggressive, pushes up. They knock next. Sanity is down. The other fight's popping off that I told you about. And look at this. Sanity goes down. We got Exclusive as the last one up. Let's see if he can do anything here. We got 2 down. King catches them out in the open. And there's 1 player left, and that player is not moving much. Suri right next to all of this. What are you going to do, Suri? He's going to lay down. Checking on what's going on here with Team 20 and Team 8. Team 8 at the top of the hill. They had pushed in. There you go. Suri gets taken down. Team 14 wins that fight. Checking back on Team 8 here. They got Team 19 in front of them. They got Team 20 behind them, and that is the definition of being pinched right there. Bumblebee up on his feet now, pushing up a little bit higher before he goes prone again. We got multiples down for Team 20, and, well, 1 down. Vader's now going to be the last one up. What happened there? Team 15 came in behind them. And as the zone starts moving, it starts pushing everybody. We're now into zone 4, and this one does not tickle. Bumblebee has been knocked, and Team 19 getting aggressive with their push. Roku has been knocked for Team 15 as Team 10 comes in from the blue, and they got to keep moving and grooving here. And Team 19 pushes up. Toxic 4KT takes them down, and Team 19 is about to start fighting Team 15. As Friday goes down, Madara will be the last one up, and he realizes he has to either fight who's behind him or fight who's in front of him, and he chooses the front, and the front takes him down. Team 19 and Team 10 are now set up to square off. As the Team 19 goes for a revive, Toxic wraps back around towards his teammates. Wow, only 16 people left. We got a full squad in Kampong. Check that out. So you can see 1 player for Team 10 ended up wrapping wide around to avoid the fight. We still have 2 in the blue for Team 10, Mars and Max. Team 19, as you can see with Toxic, is running for the new zone. We have a full Team 13 in Kampong, and we have a Team 25 with 3 players coming in. There's a solo up north. We still have 2 players for Team 14 in the blue running in now. And this is setting up to be a little bit of craziness. Keep your eye on Toxic here. He's about to run into Team 13. And Toxic 4KT takes him down. He's got the MK. He's using it as a sniper rifle 3 times on top of that. You said Irene Shell raid. Do they have raids, or did she just ask everybody to come over to Flipside? If in either case, thank you very much, Irene. Irene, a good friend of the channel, and a good friend of mine. You know, it's the same thing. Thank you very much, Irene. Toxic 4KT finds 7 and one taps him to the dome. I don't think he's just one tap in there, chat. It's a little bit of an audio glitch because his ammo is going down more than just one bullet. And look at this, Toxic getting shot in the back. Here comes Mars. Hi, Irene. I see you. Thank you again. Gerardo was telling me what you were doing the other day, giving your teammates 180 UC if they take you to a chicken dinner. I think that's a great idea. I really do. Genius idea. I'm going to take the same kind of premise today and do a stream sniper challenge. 180 UC if you can kill us in a custom. That's what we're going to do today. I think you had a great idea, though, Irene. I'll make sure I'll give you credit, though. That is a great way to get the community involved and give them a little reward for getting a good job well done. Toxic with the M249 has come on down the hill and he's pushing up. And you guys heard that right. Me and Bella will be back live here in about an hour. And we'll be doing a stream sniper challenge. We're going to open up a custom room. It's going to be duos. And me and Bella are going to land. You're not going to see where we land. And as soon as we land, you're more than welcome to check the stream, find out where we are, and hunt us down. If you can kill us, 180 UC to each one of you on your team, as long as your teammate is alive at the end of the match. Both you and your teammate have to be alive. If your teammate dies, he's not eligible for the 180. We got Team 25 now. I see how there's an audio glitch. Marksman was clearly finishing them off. But we have a little bit of an audio glitch going on. And look at this. Multiples down now for Team 25. Toxic is an absolute monster with this. Yeah, see, it went from 20 bullets to 7 there, even though we only heard 1. So that's how I know it's a little bit of a glitch. And just like that, chat, the last full team, Team 13, has been taken out. We have a couple solos alive. And it looks like, let's see what we got going on here. We got 3 alive for Team 10, 2 alive for Team 14, and 2 solos. So 4 teams remain, 7 players. Yeah, your peeps like it, plus your rank likes it. And look at this. Team 14 has the same idea as J-Rock. J-Rock knocks Slat. Slat falls off the hill into the water. That's going to be a finish. And J-Rock slips himself. You got to be careful. Those rocks are slippery. And we got 2 fish in the pond. Checking on Toxic 4KT, he's in a sniper tower, and we've been seeing him crush it. He's got himself an M249, an MK, a ghillie suit. He's got 9 kills, and he's got all of Team 10 in front of him. He spots Mars, tags him up to 5 HP. Now, the rest of Team 10 are trying to throw a grenade into the top of that sniper tower, but just don't have enough oomph on it. They're going to have to really put their back into it, chat. A little bit of spray through the smoke. And great play there by Toxic. He's standing up, taking a few bullets, and laying back down. Unfortunately, he's not landing enough bullets to get any knocks. And that's going to do it. Toxic has been taken down, and we are down to just 1 player, and he's doing the breaststroke. You know, I've always said the breaststroke is the best stroke, but in this particular situation, that's going to be a GG's. Team 10 will win this. He can... Well, wait. Well, looky here. I take that back completely. Oh, man, I thought it was a water ending. I've seen the zone shift off into the water. I actually thought that green was water. So, yeah, that's a GG's. J-Rock will actually die to the zone here. He'll secure 2nd place and 4 kills for himself, while Team 10 will take the winner, chicken dinner, in our last match here in Sandhawk. 7 kills for them, and that's going to do it. He's just going to let himself bleed out. Sorry, didn't realize I was on that screen. And great job there to Team 10. Man, they were running. They did not get a zone the entire game. They just kept running and gunning, and they ended up with 3 players alive at the end there, taking down Toxic, who was really a thorn in their side up in that sniper tower. and they get the win. Great job to them. 7 kills. Citizens coming in second place with 6. And then we talked about Toxic's team there, 12, 17, 19 total kills for them. And that's going to do it for Gunplay today. We'll be back tomorrow with another Gunplay. If you're interested in following the channel and you're new here, please drop me a follow. Last I checked, I was at 666 follows. That's the devil's number. Don't leave Flipper on the devil's number. It's bad luck. And I'll be back in a little bit. We're going to do some custom rooms for stream snipers who want to win some UC. So if you're really good at stream sniping, if you have 2 devices, you can leave the stream up and play a custom room at the same time. This is going to be the event for you. Come on out and win some free UC. Well, you'll have to work for it. But if you can kill me and Bella, you will win. And thank you all so much for hanging out. And I will see you all next time on the flip side. Take care, everybody.